What up, Teddy Feinberg here, coming at you from the Aggie Memorial Stadium press box. This is it. This is where I work sometimes. It's late night. It's Thursday night. Aggies just beat Sacramento State 49-19. Season opener on the college football field. Definitely want to give my analysis on the game. Let's get the ball rolling. Obviously 49-19. It sounds kind of odd to say this. I didn't think the score was dominant, although I didn't think the Aggies played a complete game. Obviously, they threw the ball very effectively. Andrew Manley, I believe, threw for 367 yards on the evening, but they did not run well, something that they wanted to do a better job of this season. Team ran for 101 yards on 40 carries, which is about 2.5 yards per carry, which that's not going to cut it. They have to run the football better. That's first and foremost. Also really felt like the score was deceiving just in the respect that Sacramento State kind of shot themselves in the foot. They dropped a touchdown pass in the first quarter. They also had some big turnovers. They were down 28-3, and then they got back into the football game. They made it 28-19, had the football. They fumbled there. Then down 35-19, they fumbled again. Both fumbles coming in around midfield. Gave the Aggies good field position. Those were critical plays in the game and really swung the momentum. NMSU also blocked an extra point attempt. But again, 49-19, the Aggies will take that win. It's better than the alternative, obviously, of losing. The Aggies are 1-0. Let's go through some positive things. Thought the passing game was superb. Offensive line blocked very well for Manley in the first half. Well, I'll definitely say well enough. He had time to deliver the football, and he did so. Once again, Andrew proved that he is apt to throw the deep ball, and he certainly did it in that game. He had a 53-yard touchdown to Austin Franklin to start things off, gave the Aggies a 7-0 lead. He hit Jarrell Brown for a 50-yard TD. And then he hit Franklin on a slant. Frankly, Franklin did the rest on an 84-yard touchdown. But the Aggie offense really hit the big play. Didn't feel like they moved the chains very well, but they certainly hit the big play. Like their weapons in the passing game. Franklin obviously looked very good. He speaks for himself. He had a great freshman year last year, looking to carry that over into his sophomore campaign. Personally, I've been calling Brown all spring. I think, or all fall. He's a versatile player. He plays all three wide receiver positions, the two outside positions, and of course the slot, which that's going to give a player playing time, folks, and he's a very underrated player. And Camonte Bateman as well, a veteran player, a savvy player. All three of those guys should have pretty good years. Also thought the kicking game was much improved. Punter, Cale Chapman-Brown, he came from Snow College. Definitely an upgrade for sure. Tyler Stampler made all of his extra point attempts. And Brock Baca, Mayfield graduate, booted the ball in the end zone consistently on kickoffs. Really solid kickoffs there. So I thought the kicking game was a big upgrade. Defensively, to me, it was a mixed bag. Secondary got beat. They're breaking 4 new starters on the secondary. They got beat occasionally. There definitely were some Sacramento State guys running wide open at times. But on the flip side, the linebacking core is a strength. Trayshawn Nixon, another junior college guy who we've been talking a lot about, writing a lot about. He had a ball game tonight, 14 tackles, 10 in the first half. Guy played out of his mind. Definitely think he's an all-WAC caliber player at the linebacker position. And Brian Bonilla, Brian, he had a solid year last year at strong side linebacker. He's back there again. And B.J. Adolfo is a veteran player. So I think the linebacking core is a strength. Overall, like I said, Aggies are going to take a 49-19 win. The score looks dominant. I thought there were areas they could have played better in. I thought there were areas they did play well in. Bottom line is this, they're going to Ohio next week, and that is a tough football team. Ohio came here last year and won. They come from the Mid-American Conference. Really think that's going to be a tall order for the Aggies. And if they want to win that game on the road, they're going to have to play a lot better. It's going to be a tall order for sure. Folks, thanks as always. Appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you reading. Appreciate you keeping up to date with the Sun News. Stay in touch. Definitely keep following it close, and we'll definitely be here again next week. Thanks again.